Tonight, bracing for a wet, wintry mix from freezing rain to heavy storms. What's next in southern Ontario? Plus, merging conservation authorities, the government's plan, and what it means for the GRCA. And packing your protein. Emily Richards joins us with different ways to add roast beef into your diet. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Flood watches and warnings remain in place tonight for many communities across southern Ontario. The heavy rainfall and thick fog also having an impact on the evening commute. There's been water pooling on many roads and highways throughout the region. Officials warn there may also be potholes hidden under puddles of flooded water that could damage vehicles. We've spent most of the day under a yellow warning for rainfall in Waterloo region. Combined flood watches and warnings remain in place along the watershed from the Grand River Conservation Authority. Meantime, Environment Canada has forecast significant ice buildup between Ottawa, Gatineau, Montreal and Quebec City, with 20 to 40 millimeters of freezing rain expected over a possible 24-hour period. Schools closed today and some flights also canceled. And the same weather system that we're seeing here in southern Ontario has prompted winter storm warnings for parts of Atlantic Canada, with New Brunswick expecting freezing rain and Newfoundland seeing hazardous winter conditions. Let's dive deeper into that forecast with Ashley Bacon live in studio. Ash, it's not just us. We just heard it's pretty much happening for everyone right across the country.
You got it, Leanne. And we actually probably got the better end of the storm compared to everybody east of us. We are seeing, lots of rain. According to the University of Waterloo's weather station, we've had just under 20 millimeters fall.
Okay.
So not too bad when you consider what Ottawa and Quebec is about to experience and are currently experiencing with the freezing rain conditions. So overall, we haven't had it too bad here. It's been wet. It's been a little cold, but it hasn't been too bad.
Yeah, nothing like what some of the other folks are seeing, especially with that ice buildup, the snowfall. Are we in for that too?
We will see a little bit of flurry activity, but not like what they're seeing. So not too bad. Let's take a look at, that paints a perfect picture, Leanne. You can see everything in green there is rain. The pink is sleet or freezing rain, and the purple is when we're starting to look at snow-like conditions. So for us, we are seeing lots of rain, but it's not too bad overall, and we will continue to see more. But I'll have more details on what we can expect coming up with the full forecast.
Okay, Ash, thanks very much. The Ontario government is moving ahead with a plan to overhaul conservation authorities right across the province. But instead of cutting the current 36 authorities down to 7, the province now says there will be 9 regional bodies. For the Grand River Conservation Authority, this means it will merge with 3 other conservation authorities to form the Eastern Lake Erie Regional Conservation Authority. In the previous plan, the GRCA was grouped with a big portion of southwestern Ontario that stretched to Windsor. The new version basically splits it in half. The government argues the current system has duplicated administration, fragmented data systems, and inconsistent standards.
I'm pleased to announce that our Ontario government is moving forward with plans for a new regional model for conservation authorities, one that would strengthen watershed management, improve service delivery, and continue to protect local knowledge and decision-making.
The changes will also create a new central agency, the Ontario Provincial Conservation Agency, to oversee regional authorities. Coming up at 6, Spencer Turcotte will hear from critics like Waterloo's mayor and Ontario Green Party leader Mike Schreiner. And we will take a quick break for now. As we do, we'll tell you what you need to know. The Kitchener Model Train Show is happening this weekend at Bingamans. It goes Sunday from 9:30 until 3 p.m. Children under 12 are free with an adult. And we'll take a live look outside this hour from the Grand River in Kitchener near the Freeport Bridge. As you can see, fast-moving water, and we know that those riverbanks are high today, like they have been in recent days. Ashley is going to tell us what's coming up next in this wild week of weather conditions after the break. Stay with us. Hundreds of local high school students were rallying today at Kitchener City Hall. They're protesting the recent changes to the OSAP program that will hurt students who require funding assistance. The government recently changed the model that previously offered up to 85% of funding in grants. It will now offer just 25% in grants, and the rest will be given as a loan. Today, high school students say they're concerned.
We need OSAP, and we know like in the past it's been used a lot, and like the Jurassic cut, it's not even like a little bit. From 85 to 25%, it's not okay. Many people need this, and we think we need a change.
You're trying to make your way into the world. You want to get a job that pays well, and if you're coming out of university or college with so much debt, how are you going to afford your groceries or your housing?
I'm not going to be able to go to school without OSAP, without the funding. Nursing is such an incredible thing that I want to go into, but it's so expensive.
Today's rally comes after students at the University of Waterloo held protests last week. CTV's Jeff Pickle will bring us more from the demonstration tonight at 6. And the province is launching a new spending account program for elementary school homeroom teachers. Each teacher will receive a card valued at $750 per year to purchase classroom materials. Premier Doug Ford made the announcement this morning in Etobicoke. Ford recently recalled meeting teachers shopping for classroom supplies at Dollarama, paying out of their own pockets.
Every elementary teacher in the province is going to have something like this. This is a $750 supply card, so you can buy supplies for the classroom, and that's going to help out tremendously.
The program will cost $66 million in new funding. The crematorium at Woodlawn Memorial Park in Guelph is being shut down, and cremations will move to other nearby locations. The 80-acre historic cemetery has been leasing the space out to Southwest Crematorium since 2021. But the cremation equipment has reached its end, and it's no longer something that can be repaired.
The retorts are completely shut down here now in Guelph. It was at the end of the year, and Southwest did investigate whether or not they could possibly put new retorts into the crematorium. With the age of this building, it's just not a good fit to retrofit new machines in this building, so unfortunately they did have to shut down completely.
While it won't change operations for the cemetery, the crematorium will need to find a new revenue source to replace the rent they were receiving from Southwest. We are going to take a quick break, but first we'll tell you what you need to know. As we do, Counterpoint Brewing Company in Kitchener is hosting a run and trivia night tomorrow. Happy hour starts at 4 p.m. and trivia kicks off at 7. Stay with us. What a week it has been, Ash. If we think back to Monday, remember that false spring?
No.
With the sun shining?
It feels so far gone, Leanne.
my friend from Windsor, too, she texted me. She said, I don't know what's up with this weather. We had 20 degrees and then -3, I think she said it was earlier today.
Every year, false spring
We're all
gets
confused.
us. Every year. You know, and it happens always. We'll probably have something similar occur in April. Hopefully just not as dramatically.
Yeah.
The big change was the system that came with it, with the cold front, all of this wet weather, having that damp air, damp ground. It just makes everything feel so much colder than it actually is.
But you know what? We touched on it earlier, too. We are not seeing the worst of it out there. Of course, many communities right across the country are experiencing some form of a winter storm, and
yes,
I'm just thankful we didn't get the ice pellet portion of it.
Absolutely. Everywhere east of us is definitely feeling the effects a little bit worse than we are, so not too bad. Let's take a look back outside at Grand River near Freeport Bridge tonight. You can see some trails are closed. We are experiencing some flooding along the Grand River watershed because of all the snow runoff, as well as, of course, all the rain that we've had the last few days. And we will continue to see those water levels potentially rise as the temperatures continue to stay relatively seasonal at this point, but we will see a little bit more precipitation come through into the mix over the next few days. Let's take a look at our future cast, and that really helps paint a picture of what we're looking at. So right now we're seeing a little bit of precipitation. We're getting a small break in Waterloo region right now. Still heavy rain east of us, and as you see in that pink zone near Peterborough, that's where things start to turn into freezing rain. So we are out of any alerts or warnings from Environment Canada at this hour, which is great news. We will continue to see spotty showers, but as we get into the overnight hours and temperatures dip down below zero, that's when things will start to convert potentially to freezing rain and flurries. So it really just depends on how cold we get and how quickly the system's moving through. So we might see a little bit of snow activity on the ground when you first wake up in the morning. More concerning would be the ice. Look out for black ice in the morning. It could be slippery even if it doesn't appear to be so, both on walkways and roadways. And that's again because we've had so much water over the last few hours and few days rather, with the snow melt and the rain. That's going to freeze up tonight. We are looking at another system potentially bringing some snow with it for Friday. We're keeping an eye on it. Not exactly sure how hard hit we will be at this point, but we're keeping an eye on it. Looking at our temperatures across the country, starting on the west coast, it's raining in 4 degrees in Vancouver. Over the Rockies, -1 in Edmonton. As we go through the prairie provinces, -1 for Saskatoon and Regina, -15 in Thompson, -9 in Winnipeg. Looking closer to home, Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec City, all seeing that freezing rain activity already. -1 for Ottawa and Montreal. Toronto raining and 6 degrees. Winds are still very comfortable at 11 degrees. On the east coast, St. John sitting at -3. Fredericton is also getting a bit of freezing rain activity, -2 there. So this storm is definitely widespread. 11 in Kitchener-Waterloo at this hour. Overnight, we're dipping down to -4, where we'll see that sleet come into play. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 2 degrees. So right around seasonal for this time of year, not too bad. Looking at our almanac, sun setting now at 7:23 p.m. So we're getting a little bit more daylight every day, which is great news. First at 5, forecast for Waterloo region. Sleet continuing for your Friday, a high of 1. A mix of sun and cloud and -1 for your Saturday. And snow to round out your weekend, a high of 0.
You know, I love everything about eating healthy, fueling your body, and having energy to feel your best. Right, Emily?
You got it, Stan.
So today we are packing our protein.
We definitely are, because, you know, as you age, you want to remember that you need protein to build healthy bones and muscle.
Yep.
And so I thought, let's talk about beef, because beef gets you some great protein.
And you know what? Beef is something that I know I'm not eating enough of. So this is going to give me some good, easy meal ideas that I can make at home, and hopefully you can too.
It is. And the first thing we're going to do is start off with a roast.
Okay.
And this doesn't have to be kind of the cream of the crop. This is an eye of round roast, typically on sale often at the grocery store. And buy something a little bit larger than maybe you think you might need. So this roast, I started off with about a 3-pound roast and roasted it off. The reason being is because I wanted to cook a couple of meals. So this is fabulous, and you can roast it 450 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to drop it down to 275, and it's going to take about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and you're going to have this beautiful medium rare roast.
Okay, that's like easy, hands off. You don't have to put much into it.
You could be meal prepping as the roast is cooking. So think about it that way. And then when it comes out, you can enjoy a hot roast beef meal right away, or you can tuck it in the fridge and then slice it when it's cold, because that will be so much easier.
Okay, perfect for sandwiches or maybe Sunday dinner.
Exactly, definitely. And this is, I wanted to show you this because oftentimes we can't kind of get a concept of how much beef we need to get about 35 grams of protein. This is 100 grams of sliced roast beef. Not very much, it's a serving, and it's a perfect amount to pack that protein and get about 30 grams, which is what we're aiming for as we age. You know, we want to try to get 30 grams of protein in each meal.
Yep.
And so this is an easy way to do it.
Yeah, and that's not too much really that you have to eat to get the 35 grams of protein out of the beef. This is a very high protein cut of meat.
So think of this, if you like avocado toast, for example. Put a little bit of beef on top of that avocado toast. It's great for you. You got all the flavor you want from the avocado, good healthy fats, and some great protein.
Chef's kiss. Love it. Okay, there's other ways we can use the beef though, especially like you said, if you want to cook a little bit more than you think, then we have some other meal ideas.
Yeah, so this is something that I love, soup, and especially with the weather the way it's been, soup has definitely kind of been that comfort food. And so I diced up some of our roast, and this is just a barley soup with some tomatoes, a little bit of carrot and celery. You could add corn and spinach to this as well. But as it's finishing up, the barley's barley's nice and cooked. It usually takes about 20 minutes to get the barley tender. And then you're gonna add that cooked roast beef in there.
Okay.
And we just wanna heat it through. So we have the benefit of making this a quick meal because that roast beef is already cooked for us. And by the way, if you find a roast on sale and you wanna roast it and you think, I might not need this right away, that's okay. Because it's a fresh roast that you've roasted, you can actually freeze it and then incorporate it into meals later, which is really nice.
Perfect. Okay, look at that. So we're gonna leave this, let it simmer a little bit.
Yes, we're gonna let it warm up and simmer because we definitely want a bowl for a cool evening.
Yes, especially with this dreary weather. This is the perfect meal to have tonight. One of my favorite meals of the day is breakfast. And there's a way to use this leftover roast if you want to make a little breakfast sandwich.
Yes, and everyone always thinks, you know, if we're having breakfast, we need to have eggs, and for sure, because they're a great source of protein as well. But there's no reason why you can't bump up that protein and add a little bit of our leftover roast.
Speaking my language.
I know, and you know what? If you're working out, whether it's before or after, you definitely want to have that. So this is things that you can have in your fridge and made ahead of time. So this is salsa, it could be store-bought or homemade. You can actually cook your eggs ahead of time. So these are just some scrambled eggs, our leftover roast beef, and some spinach, just for a little bit of color and a little bit of veggies in there.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you to put some eggs down first.
Eggs first, okay.
And then a little bit of salsa. And think about what you have in the fridge. If you are a fan of, you know, some fresh peppers or tomatoes, you could have those in here too.
You know I'm adding cheese.
I was going to say, and if you love cheese, like Leanne loves cheese, you could definitely add some cheese in there too. And I think this is great because when we think of meal prepping, we don't always think about these kind of quick things. We think of things that might take a little bit longer to cook, like the roast beef. But these other things, if you have them on hand, those meals, especially for breakfast, will come in a little bit easier to make and definitely quicker to kind of grab and go, especially if you're heading to the gym or if the kids have a game after school. And, you know, just because it might look a little bit heartier, because this would be great for lunch or dinner, it still would make a great breakfast, which is really nice.
You know what you could do too? Because now I'm just thinking ahead. You could build these and freeze them and heat them up when you're very busy.
Exactly. You could definitely pop them in the microwave or toast them in a skillet, or if you have a panini press. You have a panini press, right, Leanne?
Yeah. I got all the gadgets.
I know you do. And so you can just put that in there and warm it up.
Okay.
And it's really just about enjoying all those great flavors at the ease of, you know, thinking, oh, is this good for me? 100%. This is excellent for you.
Yeah, this is like so healthy, so delicious. Okay, watch my wrap skills here.
Fold in,
like
and fold
that.
over. Yep, that's perfect.
Over.
I love it.
One bite, everyone knows the drill.
And you had just enough salsa in there to make it flavorful but not too juicy. And you can wrap this up, take it to go, pop it in the microwave. She's ready for a workout
roast
now.
beef really adds to it. Ready to go. Let's hit the gym, Emily. We're fueled up.
We're on it.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Leanne.
99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
In tonight's digital dive, more than 24 drivers are facing charges after coming up with a creative solution at a road closure that snarled traffic. OPP say a crash on Highway 403 near Brantford had caused significant delays. The eastbound lanes were closed this morning, and some drivers chose to drive the wrong way down a one-way on-ramp to get around the traffic. You can read more about the charges on our website, ctvnewskitchener.ca, or scan the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen. And here's the final 5 stories we are following today. If you thought you saw something strange in the sky, you're not alone. More than 1,000 UFO sightings were reported across Canada last year alone.
Look at it, it's behind the tree. What is that?
According to the 2025 annual Canadian UFO survey, the 1,052 UFO reports came from every province and territory. Most involve bright lights or unusual movement in the night sky. Experts say many are later identified as satellites, aircraft, or drones. But every year, a small number of sightings remain unexplained. Well, they have no problem digging through your trash for a bite to eat, but a new study has found that raccoons are not always motivated by food. Researchers from the University of British Columbia have found that while raccoons can often outsmart latches meant to keep them out of bins, they may also be solving puzzles simply for the challenge, even when there is no food reward inside. The study's authors describe the behavior as information foraging that could give them an advantage in complex environments. While Manhattan welcomes millions of visitors every year, there were some very unexpected ones who showed up in the waters surrounding the Big Apple. A pod of dolphins actually found their way to the East River in New York City earlier this week. Experts are perplexed at how and why they made their way to the area, as generally they don't visit this close. It's believed this is the largest group of beaked dolphins seen there in recent history. Wow, what a sight that would be. Okay, the Canadian Kennel Club has released its official list of the top 10 most popular dog breeds for 2025. Topping the list for the 32nd consecutive year is the Labrador Retriever. The Golden Retriever and German Shepherd follow closely behind. This year, the Poodle unseated the French Bulldog to reclaim fourth spot. Rounding out the top 10 are the Miniature Poodle, French Bulldog, Australian Shepherd, Havanese, King Charles Spaniel, Bernese Mountain Dog, and last but not least, the Shetland Sheepdog. Okay, and let's stick with the dogs because we have an update to a story we brought you late last year involving a little puppy who lost partial mobility. Valor, the mini poodle golden retriever mix, is living up to his name. The 7-month-old pup lost the use of his hind legs at just 5 weeks old and has gone through a tiring medical journey, but now he's getting ready to find his forever family.
As long as someone's committed to his feeding and med schedule and continuing, with working with his exercises to keep strengthening those muscles, he's not as hard as he sounds.
At 6, CTV's Alexandra Hollick will tell us how the rescue has helped Valor get to where he is today and what you need to know if you want to adopt him into your family. I don't think this would be a bad decision for anyone. What a sweetie. Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll see you back here at 6. Good night.